Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Super glad you could join us today, and as you can see by the title of this episode, we're back into the movies. You won't want to miss this one. Stick around. All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here with us. I'm tongue-tied because I've been talking with the All-Stars here for probably a good, 20-ish minutes or so, about all manners of things, and we've just been catching up and having a good time. And I want to bring that energy back over into the show that we're having now, so that's kind of why we're doing a little bit of an abbreviated intro. Today I got on the show with me Retimus. I've got on me show, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great. Glad to be here.
I've got Sekju. How are you today, pal?
So excited to be done with work. So excited to be on the show.
Nice. And of course, the star du jour, Witty Amazon. How are you today, kid?
Great, great. It's great to be back and to have almost the whole gang back together again. Unfortunately, I had to miss out on the last one.
Yeah.
But comedy movies are my thing, and so I'm happy to keep this series going. And I gotta say, I did tune in for that one, and I'm kind of upset that I had watched maybe like 5 movies off of Biff's list. I would love to have him here to see how many he would check off my my own
Right.
list, but I'm sure I'll hear from him then.
Yeah, he's got some wonky electrical grid problems over where he lives. I'm not sure where that is, but wherever it is, it sucks. Let's get right into it. Does anybody have anything they want to share before we get started in this list? I know that, for me, this is one of those things that Witty kind of pointed out a little bit here. This is actually part of a series that we're doing now amongst the All-Stars. So today we're getting Witty's list, right? And I can't wait to hear that as the rest of the All-Stars, and I'm looking forward to this. But we're gonna be doing Retimus and Sekju as well. So,
Yeah,
gentlemen, think about your top 20 comedy lists if you haven't already.
I already put together 40. It's now paring it down to 20.
40.
Oh yeah, my wife and I. As soon as you said the assignment, I was like, "Excuse me, Mrs. Zetsu, I need your assistance." And she just started rattling off movies, and I was like, "Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh,
Right.
that's another one." And then I'm thinking, like, what are some great comedy movies I remember watching with my dad that really like bring back some nostalgia? And I've got like 4 or 5 of those on deck, and I just got to kind of pare it down to a list and then order them in the way I think I rank them. So that's where
Right.
we are on that development. So we're close.
My God. I'm sorry, guys. I just got interrupted.
It's the groceries.
No, it's not the groceries. It's actually it's Mrs. AB coming home from work early today. I'm assuming that's because we're in the middle of a blizzard, by the way, for those of you who don't know. Chez True Bay is under siege by snowfall. And they say we're supposed to get at least 7 inches, but
Wow.
yeah.
It's at like 2 inches greater than the average American.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, listen, without further ado then, let's let the Amazon of the hour take the power and show us her top 20 list. And did you sort the list now, Witty, in descending order? So
I'm starting us from 20 to the top.
perfect. That's
That's how
exactly
you
what.
did it last time, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget that you're not a native English speaker, so I apologize for using $10 words. Yikes. All right.
We'll get there.
Well, let me tell you what, kid. What about it? What is
Okay.
the first on your list here, kid?
Yeah, before I start us off, I just gotta say this.
Yeah.
It was very easy, like Sekju said, it's very easy to pick up a bunch of titles right off the gate. but ranking them in a specific order was the difficult part, because sometimes you're more in the mood for a certain kind of movie, or depends on the company you're with, and certain moments demand a certain type of comedy. I like all of these movies I'm gonna mention, and there are several more that I could put in here, but I can guarantee you with each one of these, it's a guaranteed good time, and it's really really fun. I'm sure you'll know some of them because I know you've watched them already, but I think I will surprise you all with some of them.
I'm
So
looking forward to the surprises.
I'm gonna start us off at number 20 with Let's Be Cops. Have you guys heard of this one?
Mhm.
Yes.
Let's Be
yes,
Cops.
I've
I have
seen it.
not. No.
Yeah, so it's like from 2014, 2014, I think. It's about two loser friends who just dress up as cops for a party, and then the people around them actually end up thinking they're cops, and they like the attention they're getting so much, especially from the girls, that they end up buying a police car on eBay, I think. And they take their facade to the next level, and end up getting caught up in a series of funny situations, but also investigating real crime, and all sorts of hell breaks loose with both of them. Everything ends up all right, but they end up getting messed up in so many funny situations. This one was a good one. It's easy to watch.
Oh, I have to admit, I've never seen that one before. I have heard of it, but I've never had the opportunity to really sit down and cop a squat and watch it. So
That one
I'm-
has Damon Wayans in it. I believe.
right, right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Okay.
David Wayans, yeah.
Who else is
Yeah,
in that?
I think his teammate was Jake Johnson. Was his name?
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Yeah. Damon Wayans is the sensible guy. The other one is just
Who was
he's
that?
the nut
That
job.
ironic.
girl.
It's ironic.
Um,
Damon Wayans is playing the sensible one.
I tell you what, Secju, the
The
one
other guy
girl
plays a girl,
from
a series
Superman.
from Zooey Deschanel series, a comedy series. I think he stars in it too.
Wait, the guy from what are we talking about, Remus?
The girl Lana from Superman that
Kristen,
we like so much.
wait, from Superman that played Lana? Is it
the two-
Stacey Hyduke?
No, wasn't it like or Nina something?
Nina.
Mm,
Wait, from Superman?
I think that's her, isn't it? I'm remembering the face.
Oh, I gotta look it up.
no,
Yeah.
it's Nina Dobrev. I don't think she was in
Ah.
there.
Okay.
I think you mentioned the love interest for Damon Wayans, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Nina Dobrev, not this one.
Oh,
Though.
They look alike.
Oh, for this movie, maybe I can see that because she has a different hairstyle in this one, but it's not her. It's Nina Dobrev.
Okay, gotcha.
mystery has been solved.
Yes. That's a funny one. I wouldn't have put that in my top 20, but that's a good movie. I wouldn't have even thought of that, but it is funny. I like that one. It's a good pick.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
I
gonna
don't,
put
I don't
that
know.
on my.
Maybe ask me in 6 months from now. I may give you a completely different list. Not
Yeah.
100%, but I can
Sure.
shift some stuff in here,
Sure.
and that's why it's at number 20. It's not in the top 5. But I did have a great fun, and it's something I can easily recommend to anyone around me, and I guarantee they'll have a good time.
Yeah, Jake Johnson cracks me up in pretty much everything he's in, so it's usually a winner.
Oh, he's such a dumbass in this one, so.
Perfect. Sounds about right.
That's officially on AB's list of things to watch now. So
Okay, so number 19, and I think this one is probably the one none of you have ever watched. It's called Bad Johnson.
Bad Johnson.
Bad
Bad
Johnson.
Johnson with Cam Gigande. I think this is kind of a weird one. The storyline is about a guy, and I've never seen this kind of story anywhere else.
I know what. Yeah, I remember that. It's about his privates, right?
Yeah. It's a hot dude who keeps
Yeah.
messing up all of his relationships because he can't keep it in his pants, and he ends up wishing his dick was gone, so that he could have some peace. And be careful for what you wish for, right? He ends up waking up without his dick, and it becomes a real person, and the trouble becomes even bigger than it was.
Wait,
It's
the
amazing.
dick becomes a real person?
Yes, and he messes up
Oh.
with his life so much that every
Oh.
situation just becomes even worse.
Okay.
Oh
And he
shit.
wants
So
an
it's like,
iPhone.
The dick wants an iPhone?
The dick wants an iPhone.
That seems oddly appropriate for iPhone.
right.
Oh,
Like,
it's amazing. You see
burn.
this guy with a huge beard, and it just like yeah he shakes his head and says, wow, dude, where's that grip I know?" And it's so funny because that dude is his actual dick. So
Might have
that
to check that
one's
one out.
so
I've
funny.
not. You're right. I have not
Mhm.
seen that one, and based on the premise alone, I might have to look into it.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
would love to
the
watch
premise
that.
is stupid, but it's different from anything I've ever watched, so it's worth it.
Awesome. I have to check it out.
Redman's is cultured, I gotta say that.
Hmm.
Because you know what it was.
He surprises me. He knows so much random shit, and I'm like, that
Right?
guy, like, because he never has any time. So I'm like, when does he watch this shit?
I just watch stuff all the time. While I'm doing
Yeah,
stuff,
he
I have
says
things on.
stuff's on the background, right?
Multitasker.
hmm
Yeah.
So this was a good one. Number 18. It's very recent. It's from the end of 2025, and I think this one you guys probably haven't watched it. It's called Fuck 'Em All.
That one.
Have you heard of it?
No.
No.
No. It's a British comedy. It's basically a spoof of Downton Abbey, mostly. It's incredibly well written and funny, and it's about this family, the Davenport family, and they're about to lose their mansion, and so they have to marry one of their daughters. Surprisingly, their 22-year-old daughter is already too old to get married, so her younger sibling needs to marry her cousin to keep the mansion in the family. But along the way, her dad dies. He was killed, and they have to solve a crime and save their estate.
Mystery
The
comedy.
the younger sister ends up not getting married to her cousin. Now the older sister has to step up, but that marriage never happens. So I'll let you guys see it and see
Huh.
how that one ends.
So I
Huh.
was trying to look it up on Google just to get an idea when you said fuck 'em all, and I tried looking for fuck 'em all, but apparently for IMDb you have to look up Fackham Hall.
Yeah. So
FACKHAMHALL.
the
But I was
title is funny
curious.
already.
In case you viewers, in case any listeners want to look up this movie, that's how you need to
Yeah.
go.
Right.
Fuck 'Em All is the name of the estate.
Yep. That's crazy.
Thank you so much, Sexy, for clarifying that for us, because I was
Well, sometimes you
About to
don't know
get
how the
striked.
fuck is pronounced or spelled. I
right.
once performed an Italian aria in Heinz Chapel that was literally "fuck me te cum," which spelled out looks like "fuck me to come." Like, it's Latin, so it's "fuck me te cum."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, got to sing that in a church. That was fun. Anyway, moving on.
Oh boy. What's next for you, kid?
Okay, on number 17, and this one you guys probably all know about, is The Brothers Grimsby with Sacha Baron Cohen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good, unique pick too. I wouldn't have even
Yeah.
thought of my
I
list.
wouldn't
I like
imagine that.
He has other good movies. His type of comedy is kind of a bit radical sometimes. The things he's done with the dictator and all
Right.
that, which I thought about putting on my list, but this one is I think it's better. It's more recent, more relevant, and it's got a pretty good, a very stacked cast. Super funny. You see how two kids from foster care end up living completely different lives. One from being adopted into a good family, and the other isn't. And later on, their worlds crash in such a big way, and the dumbass ends up saving the world somehow. Yeah, but they both get put in very weird situations, to say the least. And this one is a guaranteed laugh for anyone, even if you don't like Sasha, because his type of comedy is kind of extreme.
Yeah.
Either you like it or you don't. But
Yeah.
this one, I think, is a win for everyone.
Yeah, it can be a little hit and miss. And by the way, I
Yeah.
would have agreed with your pick for The Dictator, by the way. That's a phenomenally funny movie. but I can
I watched it
definitely.
recently.
Oh, did
I
ya?
thought about putting it here, yeah, but I do like this one better. I've watched it
Right.
several times. So at 16, I think this one is. I know AB has watched this one. It's White Chicks.
Oh.
I think everybody's seen that
Yeah,
one.
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
It's turning 26 this year. It's an old movie. It is from the 2000 or 2004. I don't know anymore. It's a really old movie, so I'm not spoiling anything for anyone. And I think everybody's watched this. It's a guilty pleasure. It's not something you can take very serious, and the story is pretty basic. But it was well done. I mean, everyone is asking for a sequel, and they might deliver it because I think they're working on the Wayans brothers are working on a Scary Movie 6,
Oh.
and they might move on with the White Chicks too, but it hasn't been confirmed.
Oh.
I'll be here for both, by the way.
That
Wait a
would be
minute. Wait a minute.
interesting.
Wait a minute.
I-
Was that a hint?
No, I think
Okay.
what's his name? Marlon Wayans,
Yeah.
as confirmed, they are recording for the new Scary Movie. And I think the villains are Pennywise, Vecna, and who's the other one? I don't remember. And
Vecna.
so it's gonna be good from that premise alone. And Brenda and Cindy are back. The main stars are back, so it's gonna be a hit.
Yeah.
And then maybe if they succeed, they might go with White Chicks too.
Mhm.
These are just rumors, but I'm pretty happy with White Chicks 1. It's a
Yeah.
very simple movie. It's something you don't even have to turn your brain on to have some fun. It's
Yeah.
basically two black dudes dressed up as two white chicks, and they look nothing like the girls, by the way. That's completely off
Right.
the message. It's just them blending in with the gang with the girls and all the antics they put up with. And it's amazing to see them stepping into their shoes and completely disrupting their lives, but it ended up being for the better.
I feel like that movie was a whole blueprint for Karens to come.
Somewhat. I was wondering, maybe I'm misremembering this, but wasn't that movie like loosely based, or at least the characters for the White Chicks were supposed to be loosely based around? Wasn't it like the Hilton sisters or like some
Yeah.
era,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah,
heiress
but I
hotel chain
think
or whatever?
the heirs from what's his name? The two main sisters are supposed to be the Vandergeld sisters are supposed to be Paris Hilton and her cousin. Yeah,
Yeah. Nicole Richie. Yeah.
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 Because you see the one with the short hair looks a lot like Nicole Richie, so
Yeah.
I think that was the intention, I think. And let's not forget to mention the one and only. That's the moment of the movie. I think he was great in this movie, Terry Crews.
Yes.
His performance was the best thing in this movie for me, and I think I speak for most of everyone who's watched this movie. He was great in this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I love Terry
Love
Crews in almost everything. So
I can't think of anything I didn't like him in. Like what's he
Right.
been in that you haven't liked, right?
I
Right.
know.
Oh, but it was perfect
That's
for this
true.
one. It was amazing.
Trying to think like, and now I'm trying to think if there's anything I don't like Terry Crews in, and I don't think there
I
is.
don't know. Is he's like
So easy to like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so easy to like. I think he doesn't have any haters. He's one of those actors who doesn't have any haters because he's such a fun guy and so easy to to relate, easygoing. So I don't think he has any haters at all. So everything he said, people just enjoy it. And he was the best part of this movie for me. He was.
Oh, he definitely was.
So for number 15, I think I got for something a bit more classical, and this I am sure all of you have watched, and anyone who listens to this has watched this more than once, and it is The Mask with Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I
Yeah.
love that
Yes.
one.
I was honestly surprised that one didn't make Biff's list because I know that he likes Jim Carrey, and I
Yeah.
just thought
Yeah.
for sure that one was going to be on it. But
And this one is one of the best that is made. It was great in this. His comedic style is very how do you say? It's very physical, and it works so great for this character. And I can't imagine anyone else. They've had sequels with other characters,
Hmm.
and they hadn't been so successful because Jim Carrey owned this character, and no one else can play it ever
Oh,
again.
of course he did. Stanley Ipkiss is a
Yeah.
legend.
Yeah, it's
And
still great.
Milo.
And it still holds up. Like when you watch it.
Yes, it does. I've watched it like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's a relatively old movie, one of the oldest I have in my list, but it's so easy to watch, and it's
Yeah.
any generation can watch it. Like young kids, us, older kids, everyone can watch it and have a good time. And yeah, the story is pretty easy to follow, and
Yeah.
the most important thing is to enjoy his performance in this character.
Yeah, and I think the thing that I liked most about it, and you know, Jim Carrey aside, but I think the villain is just menacing enough and yet cartoonish enough not to be threatening to kids, I guess. Maybe that's the
kids, yeah.
point. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
can. It's a family. It's a comedy, but it's
It
also a
is.
family kind of movie.
It is, yeah, yeah. I wouldn't object to letting little kids watch The Mask. It's a hilarious movie. Cuban Feet was a great segment, a great little dance number in that whole film. Do you remember
Yeah.
that at all?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Jim Carrey doing a whole song and dance number and making people
I
do
have him.
the...
I have him on my list more than once. I think he's a very talented actor.
Oh,
And as far as comedy goes, he's one of the greatest. So he had to be here more than once.
he had to be. I would suspect that he's going to be there more than once. I think I have an insight here, but you know, I'll save my breath until we get there. So, good pick.
So what's next on number 14? And this one I picked a specific. It's a sequel because I think the original, it's not a comedy movie. It's funny, but it's not a comedy. It's more of a family movie, an adventure movie. So I picked the sequel. It's Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
So don't even think about The Rock and Kevin Hart going toe to toe with each other, because that's not about it for me.
Right.
The storyline is super funny, but for me, what did it was Jack Black playing
Yes.
this teenager, Gen Z teenager inside of an old man's
Yes.
body, and it was crazy.
Yes, yes. I think almost everything Jack Black does turns to gold pretty much. So
Yeah, Jack Black and Karen Gillian did very good in
Oh,
that movie.
yes.
They were both super funny. The story was easy to follow. It was more recent than the Jumanji with the board pieces. It was
Yeah.
more recent because it was a console and video game. It appealed to a different kind of generation, but I think that the most important thing for me was the humor between the the two female characters, and those actors in particular. They did a superb job.
Yeah.
And every time it's on TV, it's easy to just follow along, no matter in how far along the movie's been running. You just catch on up, and it's a guaranteed laugh because I already know what's gonna happen, and I know I'm gonna have a good time.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know I'm going to have a good time when I watch it too, because
You haven't watched it?
well, no, I have watched it. I've seen
Oh.
it probably a couple of times now, and I do agree with the fact that, you know, the interaction between, look, I'm a man of simple tastes. I like the interaction between The Rock and Dwayne Johnson, The Rock and Kevin Hart. I
Well,
like
that's funny in a
that.
bunch of different movies. Like
Right.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah,
Central
Yeah, but-
Intelligence.
Yeah, but they do the same thing in different movies with different
Yeah.
characters, different names,
Yeah.
but their
Yeah.
bickering is the same. So that doesn't stand. It's fun, but it's not as fun as Jack Black playing a little girl.
Oh,
yeah.
no, I totally.
Jack Black's
Yeah.
No.
No, you're right on that. No.
It's funny
So-
how he does that though, because like he does the same thing in Tropic Thunder and big chunks of Tropic Thunder. He steals the show there, being like the drug-addled maniac.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
Yeah, he's so funny. And that one, I watched a recent movie of him. Anaconda. I don't know if you guys have watched it. It came out last December. It was super funny on that one too. I think it did save. It ended up saving the movie for me. It's super funny.
I liked Jack Black in that. I was very disappointed with Paul Rudd's performance.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Jack Black was fine, but like everything else. Oh, and you know who else was good in that movie? Was I can't remember the actress's name, but the one that plays Redcatcher in Suicide Squad. I can't remember her name.
I know her. She's Portuguese. I should know this. I can't remember.
She was decent too. Like when I'm looking at the people in that movie, like it's like several of those performances were just phoned in, but Jack Black and she were quite good, I thought. But that's just my opinion.
No, no. Look, I always look at it like this way, right? Jack Black is a rock and roller who just happens to be a film guy, and I think that's what his appeal is, because when he puts in a performance, he's basically giving you a rock and roll performance. I mean, think about it, you know?
I can see that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, to me, that's what it is. That's his magic. And, you know, Witty, damn it all, you're right.
Okay, so for number 13, let's go back to the old school movies. I've chosen The Nutty Professor with Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
The Nutty Professor.
I watched it I think last week, pretty recently, and yeah, after all these years, because I haven't watched it in a bit, like for years now. I think for almost a decade I haven't watched that movie, and I just did like a week ago, and it hits in the feel like just the same way. It's super funny. He plays different characters. All of his family is played by Eddie Murphy. He
Mhm.
plays a gazillion characters in that film, and all of them are funny as shit. The message is very good, but I think it really proves how good of an actor he is and how good of a comedian he is.
Yeah, and I mean, it's funny that you bring that up, because speaking of Jack Black and Tropic Thunder, that's exactly what the phony trailer was at the beginning of the movie for Tropic Thunder, which he was parodying, you know, this film series. So I think it's hilarious where he plays every character. Love it, by the way. And I could not have picked a better choice for this than Nutty Professor. That's a fantastic pick.
Yeah, it really shows his range because
Yeah.
he's funny as Sherman Clump, and he's also
Yep.
super funny as Buddy Love, and he gets to play all of
Buddy
his
Love.
he gets to play all of his mom, his dad, his grandpa, his
Yeah.
grandma, everyone, and he just has that kind of range, and it really shows what he's capable of. So I
Yeah,
think I had to
yeah.
put this one in here,
Yeah.
and
Buddy
it's such an
Love
old
is
school movie.
Buddy Love is such an asshole,
It's such
and
but he's so lovable.
Buddy Love.
He really the way he destroys that comedian on
Oh,
stage.
yes.
Oh, it's
Oh,
so
who
good.
was that comedian? Was that
I know his name.
so do I. Oh God, who was that?
He's actually a stand-up.
No, he's a
comedian,
real
I
stand-up
think.
comedian. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
wasn't Dave Chappelle, was it?
yeah, it's Dave Chappelle.
Is it Dave
yeah, yeah.
Chappelle? Yes.
Dave Chappelle, yeah, and he completely destroyed him.
Oh
It's
my
so good.
God. So fucking funny.
So, you guys ready for the next one?
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're already at number 12. This one is also an old school movie. I think maybe this one of the first movies I watched on the big screen on an actual theater, which was Miss Congeniality with
Miss
Sandra Bullock.
Congeniality. I love that movie.
Yes, that was a
Yeah.
great one.
Oddly, I love William Shatner in that.
Oh
movie.
yes,
He's
William
great.
Shatner's great.
Oh, so good in that movie.
She's super funny. I should have her more on this list because she's one of my favorite actresses.
Sandra
and
Bullock,
this,
you mean?
Yeah, I really do like her, and I think she should get more projects. I mean, she's getting older, and I know all the new kids are on Vogue, but I think she's pretty talented, and in this one she really showed. She was out of her element per se. Her character was out of her element, and you know, being a cop, being all rough, being all tomboy, and competing for a Miss Congeniality contest was hilarious to see her struggle with basic things like heels and dresses and stuff, it was amazing. And she did it so well.
Can you relate to that at all, Witty?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes? Yeah.
Sometimes we'll struggle with stuff, basic stuff.
Yeah, I struggle with basic stuff all the time.
Yeah, I guess this one is not it's not for everyone because I think it's more of a girl type movie.
It is kind of a chick flick if you're but it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I thought she was funny in Demolition Man, if you guys remember that one.
Oh yeah. I remember that movie
the comments,
too.
the one-liners she comes off with are so hilarious in that. She'll mix words up.
Because she plays it so ditzy. And
right?
No, she's not, but she just plays it that way. And it's hysterical how like innocent her character is in that one.
But I mean, that just kind of goes to Witty's point too, that you know, she can do a lot of great things. I've seen her do serious and comedy and dramatic, and she has a lot of good range to her. And frankly, I'll be the first one to put my hand in the air and say, I don't care how old she gets. She's still hot to me.
She's hot. Yeah,
right?
She's super hot. I mean, she's close to 60 and she looks better than the average 20-year-olds you see on the streets. She's amazing.
I know.
No argument.
Yeah, no arguments there whatsoever. So I'm gonna let you guys know that she's still next on the list. Because at number 11 I have The Heat. With Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy.
My wife wanted me to put that one on my list. It was honorable mentioned.
I have to admit,
this one is actually one of my favorites. It's at number 11, so you see how hard it is for me to rank this, because this is one of my favorite movies, and it's at number 11.
Wow.
I think I've only seen it once, so it's hard for me to like judge it on like a scale of favorites. I know it was funny, but I've only ever seen it once.
Oh, it's super fun. There's one scene there that sells the whole movie for me, which is Melissa McCarthy looking for her boss's balls. She's Do you remember that?
Yes.
Oh, that one is
I remember. I mean, I think Melissa McCarthy is hysterical. So like most of the stuff, even when the movie sucks, she's still good. Like Ghostbusters, woof, but she was funny. So I don't know. Like she's funny in everything. I saw her in an ad for like, I don't think it was even for either like Elf boutique like makeup or something, and even she was funny in that too. Like she's just funny in everything.
Oh, she's amazing. And this role, there's such a contrast because Sandra Bullock plays the FBI agent, super serious. She does everything right and by the book. And Melissa McCarthy plays the rogue cop that does whatever she wants and she gets it her way. So having those two kind of characters clash, it's amazing. And that scene where she's looking for his balls, saying he has little girls' balls. If little girls had balls, it's totally amazing. It's so funny. Hey B, have you watched this one?
No, I was gonna say I have to admit I've never seen this one before.
Never seen. Oh, you'll like it. Just she's refreshing my memory, and yes, it's very funny. Like, it's so funny.
You're creating a list of your own.
I am.
The movies you need to watch.
Movies
next.
I need to watch here. Yeah. I'm calculating it as we speak. So, and you know what the funny thing is? Because spoilers out of the bag, right? But as you're watching this video, you're going to see, clips of the movie on the screen instead of, us talking, which is, I think is fucking great. But, I don't know where I was going with that. I think
you're talking about all the crazy copyright bullshit you had to go through.
Oh God, The Hangover. Come on, give me a break. They wanted to strike me for my video last time around, but neither here nor there. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to distract. I don't even know what I was going to say. I had a thought in my head and it popped right out. Must not have been that important.
Maybe you're gonna find some funny clips to accompany the role. I don't know.
Definitely. Plan, no, yeah, I was gonna that's definitely what I do. As I'm gonna find clips along the way to coincide with what we're talking about. So now I have
the little balls clip for Melissa
right.
McCarthy.
That's what I was gonna say. Yes. Oh. I don't know. Maybe I'll
Okay,
have
so
some copyright
we'll
infringements there. So we'll find out. Go ahead, Woody. I'm sorry.
no worries. Let's start on the 10 best movies.
Now, number 10.
Top
Right?
10.
Number
Number
10, and
10.
this one I know AB has watched it. It's A Bad Mom's Christmas. It's a
Yes.
Christmas movie,
Yes.
but most of all, it's a comedy movie, and all the actresses chosen to play both the moms and the grandmas were spot on
Yeah.
in every character. This is hilarious. This is the kind of movie that I wait for, like on the 24th, on December 24th, I need to watch this movie like every year.
Right.
And if I watch it in August, because mid year I do start listening to some Christmas movies, Christmas songs, and watching some Christmas movies. This one I watch a few times over the year, even if it's not in the Christmas season, because it's super funny. I did choose the sequel because the original Bad Moms movie is super funny and he's hilarious, but I think this one took it up a level, and that doesn't happen often with sequels. I think most of the time the original movie is the best movie, but in this case, the sequel was better.
See,
I
I didn't even
was
know it
waiting
was a
for a while.
sequel.
Yeah, it's a sequel. The first one is called Bad Moms.
Okay.
This is the sequel.
Okay. I learned something new every day. Shit.
And they were actually trying to make a new one about the three grandmas, but they never actually made it. I was so counting on that, but they never made it.
I would have watched that. Those
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah,
They're
totally.
Yeah. Yeah. Who was the I'm struggling to think. Maybe I've got her confused with somebody. Was Catherine O'Hara in that film? Or am I thinking
it's
of
Catherine
somebody
Hahn.
else? Catherine Hahn.
Catherine
I'm
Hahn.
sorry. You're right. I'm sorry.
Who is awesome.
Who is
Loves
awesome?
Catherine
Yes.
Hahn. Yeah.
I just had
like everything.
I had my Catherines switched for some reason.
I think all of them are super funny. I think Mila Kunis has a bit of a more serious role, but I
Mhm.
think Kristen Bell and Catherine Hahn, all the characters fit the actress, I think.
They play off
Yes.
really well too.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
Mila
and
Kunis.
the contrast between the characters and also their moms fit their storyline so good.
Yeah.
And they're also super funny in their own in their own way. And that's why I think the sequel is better than the original, because having the moms over was too good.
And that's number 10, huh?
That's number 10.
Number
And
10.
I love this one, so.
I do. Oh.
So for number 9, we have Scarlett Johansson with Girls' Night. This is a bit of a chick flick, so I don't expect all of you to have watched this. It's about she's getting married, and the girls prepare sort of a bachelorette party for her.
Uh-huh.
They end up getting a stripper. The stripper dies, and all hell breaks loose. They get into so much trouble, and there's a contrast in there, because the girls are having their party and it's so chaotic, and the dudes are like tasting wine and having some cheese and all that. So there's a bit of a contrast. The girls are getting wild while the guys are more serious. But after the stripper dies, those girls get in really big trouble.
So is it kind of like The Hangover, only a chick flick version of that?
Not exactly, because
Not exactly.
they're not drunk and they remember everything they did.
They remember everything. Okay.
They just need to go through hoops so that people don't find out that dude died.
Gotcha.
It's a bit on the same range, but it's they're not blackout drunk. They're just doing stupid stuff.
I have not seen that one.
No.
Yeah, I have no comment.
Yeah, it's a bit it's a chick flick. I know some of the movies in here you might have I have not watched it because they're mostly for girls.
It's your list.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And that's what's funny about it. We all have different tastes, and like I said, I only watched like 5 movies out of this list. So with all the chick flicks I got in here, he probably will get 1 or 2 from my old school movies. So I think we need to keep the balance, right? Let's see where we stopped. Number
9.
Number
kid.
9, was it?
Yep.
Yeah. So for number 8, we go back to Melissa McCarthy.
Oh no, we were gonna do number 9 before you hit number 8. Do number 9.
No, that was number 9.
Number 9 was Scarlett Johansson.
Girls.
Oh,
yeah, Girls 9 was number 9.
I'm sorry, I'm so stupid.
Yeah, we're still going up. Number 8, so Melissa McCarthy again, and this time it's Spy.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
heard of that
that's a good
movie.
one. It's a good one.
Oh, it's so good. I really like the contrast of Melissa McCarthy and Jason Statham. Both of them in the same movie. It's it's too good to be true. And he's actually pretty funny in it because his character is one of the best in the movie. He always plays it does play an agent and an action figure per se, but he is the most hilarious character in that movie.
I would
No
agree.
questions asked. And the contrast between the two of them is amazing. The storyline is easy to follow. She ends up going into the field. She never does field work, but she's requested to go on a mission, on a recon mission, and do field work. And she absolutely nails it with the action scenes and all her incognito characters, personas she plays. I think this one is a banger and has also a very good cast. All the villains are very good, well-known actors as well. I think I don't remember their names now because when the time comes, I never do.
Yeah,
but that cast is very well packed.
I just remember laughing out loud at a lot of scenes in that movie. Just like like you said, the dichotomy between Statham and Melissa McCarthy, because they're such different like characters and different, just so different. It's just they play well off each other though.
Oh, and if you watch the blooper reels, the scenes between the two of them when they're filming together, it's even better.
Yeah, I've never seen the blooper reels. I have to try and find them the next time I watch it.
Yeah, they're so good together. Whoever had that idea of putting them in the same movie, they really nailed it.
Yeah, and you're
So
right.
you guys,
Statham is surprisingly funny. He's got a really good comedic sense to him.
yeah, he still plays an action character because he's an FBI agent. He's still an agent, but all of his lines, everything he says is just he's just so exaggerated in everything he says that he's done before that you can't stop but laugh at him. He's amazing in this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. He's pretty funny in the Brett must know this. I'm forgetting the title of him right now. What are the more recent action movies that have been the ensemble flicks assembled by Sylvester Stallone?
The Expendables?
Expendables, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Expendables. I feel like his character is almost like the comic relief in those action movies because he's kind of like, other than whenever Terry Crews is involved, he's like the funniest one. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you think you're right.
I think he kind of always serves the role of like making the wisecrack or the quick joke or something in response to something Sylvester Stallone says. I feel like they'd like lean on him for his comedic timing. But
yeah, and he did good. I think he did good.
Yeah, his name was Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah. Well, you know what? I thought Jet Li was a comic relief in there. Like
he was funny too, but
I would have win when he fought Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, I'm just thinking consistency throughout all of the movies. Like Christmas has more of that role.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And like I love Jet Li, but his roles drop off throughout them. Anyway, we're hijacking this.
Yeah. Let's get back into it.
No worries. We're here to share a laugh, so no worries.
But we're drifting into action movies, and that's
and guess what? Ty Cruz is in that 20. Too.
He
Ty
is.
Cruz.
Yes, he is. He gets wounded in one of them, though. It makes me sad that he gets get like seriously injured in one of them. I'm like, no, not Tammy.
Stallone, yes, but Terry, no.
Yeah, I'm fine with Sly getting wounded. He gets wounded in every movie anyway.
He does.
Half of them is he's like holding his, he always does the same move where he looks like he's clutching his busted collarbone and limping like
Right?
left. That's like his classic like Rambo limp, and he uses it in every movie.
He must have an injury fetish or something. I don't know.
Probably, or an actual injury that makes him walk that way. I don't know.
Right? He's a weird guy.
It happened from Rocky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I gotta watch Tulsa King and see if he limps the same way in that one.
So what are we up to? 7, right?
7, yes, kid.
Isn't it?
7.
So this one, I know AB has watched it, and you all did because this is a classic. It's Liar Liar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one.
With Jim Carrey. I think this one, even more so than The Mask, I think this one is. I think no one else can play this character as well. Jim was excellent in this one. I think I have him one more time on the list, and I put it above this one because I like the storyline better, but I liked his acting and this one better. The story is really good. It has a really good message. It's a bit of a family kind of movie, but I'd consider it more of a comedy because of all the things he goes through. Just because he can't lie for 24 hours, and it puts him in a big pickle. That is somehow ends up getting out of somehow, but yeah.
On a technicality.
Yeah, technicality. His antics in court are amazing, and the fact that he could come out of that alone is amazing. And I think this role was made for him. I don't know if you helped write it or something, but even if it didn't, whoever did, I think they thought of him for that role.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I remember reading that Jim Carrey in a lot of those early roles used to improv a lot of what he did, and the directors just said, "We like it, we're keeping it." Like I feel like I remember reading that, but that could just be my brain getting old at this point and making stuff up.
No, I think you're right on this one. Yeah, you're right, and it shows. I think he could play serious roles because I've seen other actors do it. Like Steve Carell has done so well in the recent series where he plays a psychiatrist, I think, and he does well in serious roles. But some people just have funny bones, and he's one of them. So that's why he shows up so much on my list.
Yeah.
I used to love watching Jim Carrey on In Living Color, and with all the weigh-ins and everything.
Yes, what a great show.
What was the one where he was like a firefighter? That was always like
Marshal Bill, Fire Marshal Bill.
Fire Marshal Bill, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
he was
right.
Hilarious.
Oh man,
Memory Lane.
Such a good show. Witty, did you ever see that show?
Oh no, I don't think so.
Oh, you would love it. It was like sketch
would.
comedy, but it was like all of your favorite comedians that you liked. It was like the Wayans brothers,
and Jim Carrey,
and David Allen Greer, and Tommy Lee Davidson.
Oh,
like
that's crazy.
Great comedians.
What a
and
great
it was like
show.
sketch comedy from I think the early was it late 80s and early 90s or just early 90s?
If it was late 80s, it was very late. It was early 90s as far as I remember. I think
it's going to be hard to find then.
Yeah.
I just remember it was almost like competition for Saturday Night Live, but I honestly liked it. I liked it more than SNL at the time.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was better.
Yeah. They had the Fly Girls, which I really appreciated.
Awesome.
As a young teenage boy, I appreciated the Fly Girls.
I love David Allen Greer. That guy's fucking hysterical too.
He is.
You guys watch St. Dennis, the show St. Dennis?
No.
It's funny. It's basically like one of those office style comedies that's based in a hospital.
Right.
Oh, it's kind of like it's not as ridiculous as Scrubs was, but it's about the hospital.
I've heard of it, but I don't think I've watched it. I know the name.
I don't know if you would like it or not since you have actual experience in the field. Like, I feel like it might be one of those shows where people that actually work in that setting would be like, oh, this is dumb.
Yeah, I don't watch any medical dramas.
It's not a drama. It's just straight comedy.
Like I say dramas. I can say series or movies. If it's medically based, it's automatically a turn off for me because when I get home or whenever I leave my my job. I just want to leave it there and don't bring it
Mhm.
home with me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
that
blame
makes
you.
sense.
The only show that I actually watched from start to finish was Doctor House,
Mm.
because
Okay.
I
Oh
liked
yeah.
the character and the actor so much that even as it progressively got worse, because they changed the cast so much from the first seasons,
Yeah.
that character got through the whole series, and his performance was legendary. He's one of the greatest characters in all of TV history. So
Oh, it's a
uh,
great, one of the
Yeah.
best shows
It
there.
is really a good show.
Mhm.
yeah, I mean,
Agreed.
I love
I
it.
you
loved
have
it.
I don't
you
know
have like
anyone who
Grey's
doesn't like
Anatomy
those.
running for like 30 seasons, and the character that gives the name of the show doesn't even show up, or it's not even relevant to the series at all, and it's still running, and it has many spin-offs, and I'm not interested in any of that
I've never
because
watched a single episode of anything Grey's Anatomy.
oh, I've
No.
watched a few in the beginning because I like the actress who plays Addison Montgomery. She wasn't also in 13 Reasons Why. I don't remember her name now. I never do. But I watched it because I liked the actress. And as soon as she left the show, I took the exit
Are
door
you
as well.
talking about Kate Walsh?
Yeah, Kate Walsh. Yeah. Kate Walsh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have nothing against it in particular. I've just never seen an episode of it. Like I was never,
Yeah.
motivated to watch
Oh,
it.
it's they get at first it's just like super basic, and it's everyone is making out with
Yeah.
everyone in the closets and everything, and then progressively they had catastrophes like airplanes falling and shit like that, and at some point you cannot top the ridiculousness to make episodes serious, so it just becomes ridiculous, and
Like
you know,
like a soap opera. It's basically
like something that you would never experience in real life.
yeah.
So it takes the seriousness out of the situation per se.
But anyway, sorry for derailing you.
Yes.
Oh no
Again.
But that is
no
a good
problem.
comedy. If anyone doesn't mind any of the medical setting comedy ones, I think you might enjoy that.
I mean, it could be a good thing for me to try, because I don't particularly would watch these kind of shows to learn anything medical.
Oh, they're not trying to teach you anything. They're not trying to teach you anything medical either.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna learn anything from watching them. But yeah, I do like to watch something that's completely different from what
What
my
you do.
everyday life is.
Yeah.
I can definitely understand that.
Yeah. That's like trying to learn courtroom procedure by watching Law and Order. It doesn't work, folks.
Thank God nobody romanticizes what I do for a living. No one's making content about that, I assure you.
Right. Same here. Nobody wants to hear about governance. Yikes.
So we're almost at the creme de la creme. So for
Yeah,
number 6, and everybody watched this. I It's a series. I haven't picked one in particular because I think they all complement each other. It's Police Academy.
Oh yeah.
okay. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
My
Favorites.
least favorite one is the 7th, the
Yeah.
mission to Moscow,
Yeah.
because it's not as good as the others, but I think as a whole this is a series of movies that I have to watch every year, all of them in a row.
Nice.
Sounds
like a
it's a soup. They're like from the 80s, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. They're
They're
police
from the
academies,
80s,
80s
and
and 90s. Yeah.
yeah, and we're in 2026, and I'll watch them all again very, very soon. You can bet that.
Wow. Who is
You
your
have a
favorite
little
character out of all the movies that was on there?
Commandant Lassard.
Commandant Lassard. When they went to the hibachi grill and he put his fish on the grill and it boiled it.
Yeah, it's so funny when he starts shrugging off on his speeches. It's so funny. I think Lassard, and also Lieutenant Harris,
Oh
because
yeah.
is such a character. For some of the movies they don't have him. They have a Mauser, I think Lieutenant Mauser.
Yeah.
And in those movies you see they lack something, and it's Harris. Harris is very, very, very good, and his character contrasts so well with the cadets. and also with the other instructors, because what's her name? Callahan is also very serious,
That's
very
right.
very handsy, but
Yeah.
she's not as strict and ridiculous as Harris.
Yeah.
And at some point he has like an assistant, Proctor, who's a complete idiot. I don't know how he got
Proctor.
to that to that spot. But the two of them together, I think it's so funny, and you cannot go wrong with that. I
Yeah,
don't
no.
care if the movie's like almost 40 years old. They're
It's
still hold
great
up
though.
very, very good.
It is really good. You know who I always appreciated in those films was Michael Winslow. He's the guy that does all the voices and the
There's all
sound
the
effects.
noises, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Super
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was Lavelle or something, or I forget his name. Jones. It was Jones or
Jones,
something.
yeah.
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 Yeah, he was hilarious. He'd always make like the gunshot sounds and everybody would duck.
The best part was when they were in the restaurant and he was sitting next to the couple and they were eating lunch and he was making all these slurping noises.
Yes.
Oh
The
my
crunching
God.
sounds.
Crunching
Yeah,
sound
that
of
was
slurping on the
hilarious.
straw. Oh my God. Comedy
I'm gonna have to
gold.
rewatch that. I'm gonna have to
Yes.
rewatch those.
He's so talented, and I think recently he was in one of those talent shows.
Yeah, he was on America's Got
America's
Talent.
Got Talent,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I don't know if he made it or not, but
No.
it was kind of sad to see him audition, because he was such a big star back then.
Well, you
Yeah,
know
like
what's funny about that
you're
is
judge.
he was actually on, and this is no kidding, you can look it up. He was a contestant on the Gong Show in the 70s.
Really?
Yes, and he won the Gong Show in the 70s. That's what gave him the roles that he got in Hollywood as the voice guy. So he kind of ended up the way he started out, on a talent show. You know?
Wow.
God, it's crazy to think about, right?
Yeah.
Wait, was the
Definitely.
Gong Show guy the one that claimed that he was working for the CIA?
Chuck Berry?
Yeah, was that Chuck Berry?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was the Gong Show, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking. I want to make sure I'm connecting my dots right. in my
No,
brain.
yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Witty doesn't know anything we're talking about right now, but
Right.
So
yeah,
Witty,
Kind of like
there was
the
this
Yeah.
game show host that claimed that he was like a CIA operative or something like that.
yeah, he was.
There was
he
a
was-
whole movie made about. What was the movie made about that?
Oh, I don't know.
Fuck, doesn't Sam Rockwell play him? Not Sam. Is it Sam Rockwell?
I don't
Sam-
know. I don't know, but at some point, right? So to really consolidate what we're talking about here, you know, the host of this Gong Show, which was like America's Got Talent before America's Got Talent, it was basically a 1970s variety show where people would come on and do things. You know, they would juggle and they would, you know, pretend to be clowns, or they would tell jokes. That's how the Unknown Comic was discovered. But yeah, Michael Winslow was one of the voice guys, and he actually won the Gong Show, which people don't really seem to remember. But
Witty, if you're at all curious, the movie that I was talking about is Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, and yes, it does star Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell, okay. But yeah, enough of my mansplaining.
Back to the list. 5.
5. So for number 5, that this one had to be in here because it's ridiculously hilarious, and it's Scary Movie.
Scary
Yeah,
movie.
This one should be on everyone's list. It's a bit of a teenage flick, a teen flick, but they spoof so many movies across the board, like obviously Scream, but also like The Matrix, they go all over the place, and
I know what you did last summer.
Yeah, I know
Yep,
what you did
yep.
last summer. And all of the spoof characters suit so well the original characters from the movie Scream, that if you watch Scream after Scary Movie, it's an even better watch.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. My
100%.
favorite character in that whole film is Doofy.
Oh, yeah.
Doofy.
Doofy
And-
makes
and,
it for me.
I like Doofy, and I like also like the pairing of him and Gail Hillstorm.
Oh, yeah.
The reporter. She's hilarious. I think I know all her lines from the movie. She's
Ah.
so good. She's so good.
Wasn't
That's fun.
that
Scary Movie 2 is pretty funny too, though. Like
Yeah,
that whole
when I was younger, I liked the second one better.
Mhm.
Because of that guy with the silly hand.
Yeah,
Uh,
the whole
but
dinner scene.
yeah, but this one, I think it's better structured. And like I said, if you watch Scary Movie and then watch Scream after that, it's a very good combo because everything makes more sense that way.
I actually really like Scary Movie 3 as well, even though I know it is not as good as the first two. Like, there's parts of that that just crack me up. But I think it's actually the outtakes that are funnier than the movie
Yeah,
itself.
there are funny things in all of them. I liked 1 and 2 better than the others, but there are funny things in all of them. They know what they're doing. I just think these were structured better and make more sense throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And obviously, Cindy and Brenda are such a chaotic duo, and I'm ready to see them again in the new movie. So for number 4, I think this one is a bit of a ball of the park. I'm sure some of you haven't watched it. It's called Jexy. It's fairly recent.
That's a new one for me.
Yeah.
So it's this guy. He's been obsessed with the cell phone since he was a kid. He's one of those kids who don't touch grass. Basically, have their nose on their phones
My
the
Right.
child.
whole
My
time.
child.
Touch
My
Yeah,
son.
grass.
your kid.
My
So
child.
see what's gonna happen to him. So
Uh,
one day he breaks his phone and he has to go and buy a new one like immediately. And the AI on the new one is called Jexy, and she completely hacks his whole life for better or for worse, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah. No, it's yes, I acknowledge the faults in that. I wish I could get him to touch grass, but unfortunately I don't have any grass right now. My whole, my whole yard
So
just got reseeded.
so
I'd have to touch someone else's grass.
if I'm just taking a stab in the dark, is it like Alexa gone wrong?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alexa
Yeah.
gone wrong.
Alexa
Oh,
gone wrong.
I think
It's
Alexa's
it's
already going wrong. Has anybody
also
seen the recent
also.
updates?
Oh, I
Alexa,
don't have
stop.
Alexa, so I think I'm safe.
I'm doomed.
I just
Can't
had
say
to quiet
Alexa
mine
everywhere.
down.
Oh my God, there's one right next to me. I got to not
Yeah.
say her name.
I know. Yeah. She popped up
Dots.
and
Listen,
asked me,
but like,
"What do you
did you have
want?"
the upgrade and like it has like the more artificial intelligence based responses and it talks to you now more like a normal person instead of like a machine? And like, oh my God, like I forget what it said. Like I set a timer and she didn't set the timer, and then I asked it what like. Did you set that timer? And she's like, you don't have any timers set. And I was like, bitch. And she just heard me and said, she heard me respond and said, I'm really sorry. I have to do a better job with my timer management. I'm like, what the I was like, that is creepy. Fuck this. I don't like this. I was like, I want to
Oh.
revert back to stupid machine Alexa. I don't want intuitive, real sounding Alexa. I don't want
I'm
any
gonna
of
go
that
to bed
nonsense.
guilty tonight,
Oh, yeah. Now I feel bad saying shit to her.
right?
You should see my robot servant that I could yell expletives at and not feel bad about it. Now I'm gonna feel bad because she has feelings apparently.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing how we feel emotions toward an algorithm?
Frankly,
Ugh.
between you and me, whenever I use like Chat GPT or whatever to make
Yeah.
an image, I always ask, I say, can you please create an image,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And then I always thank it after the fact. I just
Right.
don't want there to be an uprising. And then like the AI bots come for me and they're like, no, save this guy. He was cool.
You just don't want her to do shitty work for you.
Right. Anyways.
Yeah, so this one, I thought this would be a very very different from all of the other movies before.
Mhm.
And I knew you guys wouldn't have watched this one.
Right.
The actor is Adam Devine. He's also a very funny guy, and basically it's just the AI on his phone takes
Oh,
over his whole life and makes him do things that he would never thought of doing before, and takes him out of his comfort zone. It hits the jackpot for some things, but then it ends up messing up his whole life. Like sending his dick pic to everyone in his company is ends up being very chaotic.
Who hasn't been there before?
Yeah, I haven't, but
Adam Devine wasn't he the one that was from Workaholics, and I think he was on the movie Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates with Zac Efron.
Yeah.
Yes,
he
that's
was. He
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, that's
Modern
another.
Family. Yeah, he's funny
Yeah, he's
too.
hysterical. That dude's pretty hysterical.
So
Oh wait,
you
he's fucking. Isn't he in Righteous Gemstones?
yes.
Oh my god,
Okay.
he's
100%,
Calvin,
yes.
Calvin Gemstone. Oh
Yeah.
my god, he's amazing. I love that guy. Witty, have you seen that show?
no, I think I have seen in the movies you've mentioned and also in Modern Family. But apart from that, I don't think so.
You have to see Righteous Gemstones. It's so ridiculous. That show is so absurd.
I love the first season of that show. I thought that was great. It was
Did you watch all of it, or
No, I stopped after season 1. I've never returned to it. So
it's season. I'm trying to think what happens each season. I know it kind of season 4 is a bit of a drop off, but
Right.
seasons 1 through 3 are really good. Like really, really good. Like I'd recommend watching more of it if you have HBO subscription.
Yeah.
It's up there, so I'd
all
do
right.
it. They're funny, man.
Sorry again, not to take away from Witty's list here.
Sorry,
I
Witty.
feel like
Oh,
we're-
not at all. Everything you guys say, it's a contribution, and it's always good to have different insights and suggestions for things to watch, because I end up watching some of these movies and series on repeat if I don't find something new. So it's always good to have different suggestions.
Well, I'm gonna look up this Jinxie movie because I mean I like Adam.
Oh, it's so good.
Why not?
It's
When is
so
it from?
good.
It's
I think it's
90s
from
or no.
2019, I think.
Okay,
It's
so
not
back. Okay.
it's not old. He does make some friends and on the way and finds love and everything. But
How's it
that
spelled?
AI, Jexi, JEXI.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look that one up.
Oh, you won't regret it. I think it's a very good one.
Oh, it sounds great just by the little info you gave about it. I mean, it seems like it'll be cool.
poor guy.
Yeah, you guys should see it and you'll let me know.
Well,
It's
especially
pretty good.
if it's
Will
not
do.
5 in your top 5, then I got lofty expectations for this thing. I can't
That's
wait.
right.
Yes. Oh, we're getting to top 3. So
Rarefied
there
air
we go.
here. Rarefied air.
bronze medal goes to Bruce Almighty.
Ah,
Carrie again.
Yeah, that was very
Yes.
good.
Like I said, for Liar Liar, this one is also suits Jim Carrey very well, and I like this one better because the storyline is better on its own. Just imagine if a guy had powers like God and could control everything, what would the world come to? And fortunately for everyone involved, Bruce was actually a very good guy. It did some kind of selfish stuff on the way, but who wouldn't, right?
Right.
But it turned out to be super funny. His competition with Evan, his relationship with what's her name, with Jennifer Aniston. I don't find her super funny, but I think she
Grace.
worked very well in contrast with him for a funny yet serious role in the movie. And I think the message it sends is very heartwarming, and it makes you laugh very much along the way.
I love the scene where he parts the tomato soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've watched that fairly recently. I forget why, but I think I just threw it on randomly to watch it, and it's definitely worthy of a top 3 ranking. And it's I personally, that's up there as I think maybe one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies, because the other ones where he's more ridiculous comedy don't do it as much for me, other than The Mask. The Mask is like the perfect style of comedy for him, and I love that you included him on this list too. But I love Bruce Almighty. That movie's great, and honestly, even Evan Almighty's not that bad, but it's not as good.
Yeah, it's
I was
not as
just
good.
gonna ask about Evan Almighty. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah. I mean, if Bruce Almighty wasn't a thing already, I think if Evan Almighty was a standalone movie, and that other one that didn't exist, it would be very good. But you have to watch them in kind of a comparison because it's also a Bible type kind of movie. And the story is not as strong as, and the message also is not as strong as the one with Bruce.
Right.
It's also funny, but it's not as funny.
Right. And
Yeah,
I
well,
get
and I
it.
think it speaks to what Woody was saying before, that the role was so unique for Jim Carrey, and he fills that role
Yeah.
so well
Mhm.
that even though Steve Carell is a hilarious comedian and a good actor,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
perfect for that role too, if he had been put in it first,
Right.
Jim Carrey owns it so well that it doesn't work as well with anyone else,
Well, I think people
even
are.
if it is good.
Yeah, I think people forget too that it's not Jim Carrey. Steve Carell was the guy who was the news anchor in the first movie.
In the first movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why it made sense, kind of ish, to give him the sequel. But again, not knocking, Steve Carell. He's awesome.
No, he was good in the movie too.
Yeah.
It's just, I think the fact that Jim Carrey owned the role so well in the first one,
Yeah.
that it doesn't matter how good the second one is, because his was so much better.
Evan Backstabber.
Evan Backstabber. Oh, that was great.
So that's
Oh,
it for top three.
That's
For
three.
silver medal, and this was hard for me to do.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put at number 2 Johnny English. I
Johnny
didn't pick up
English.
a particular one. There's 3 movies. I like 1 and 3 better. I think I like the third one better. But I put them all together in the same spot. It's Rowan Atkinson. I think he's one of the greatest comedic genius there's ever existed. And he would have to be very high up in this list. It's Mr. Bean as 007 basically.
He's
And
a secret operative, right?
yeah, not so very secret, but he's a secret operative, and he completely owns it. And it's basically Mr. Bean if he was an FBI agent or whatever it is they call it in the
An
UK.
MIA operative.
M-
Yeah.
MIA,
MI6 or
MI7,
MI5.
MI7.
Yeah, I think it's MI7.
Yeah, I think you're right. MI6, MI7.
Yeah, it's MI7, and this is I grew up watching Mr. Bean, and it's basically just a few episodes, I think 5 or 6 episodes, and it's like it runs for hours because that content alone, uh it made my childhood, if you know
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah.
And I still watch it to this day, and even if he doesn't say any words, that guy is still super funny, and the stories he came up with for that series alone show how genius he is without having to write a script. And in here you see him in a different kind of perspective. He talks, he has his own a very different persona, but it's still a goofy dude trying to save England and to save the world. He ends up doing it, but with a lot of mishaps along the way.
I love Rowan Atkinson.
I was a
Yeah,
little upset when they gave him lines at the end of Hot Shots Part 2. Like, I was really upset that they let him talk, frankly.
I mean,
yeah,
if you
you're not
think
used
about
to
it,
hear him
Yeah,
talk. You know what I'm saying? Because
and he's
I
so
grew up with
perfect,
Mr.
comedy.
Bean,
right,
and there's the movie Bean, which I consider putting in here, but
right,
there's so many movies I could put in here.
Mhm.
And that one is more in character with what he's done in the series, but this one it's so funny, but you're still not used to seeing him talk. You know what I mean? You don't expect him to talk because he is Mr. Bean,
Yeah.
but he also isn't, and that's what's so good about it.
yeah. No, I'm totally on board with that pick. I love Mr. Bean, and especially the oh God, what show was he in? What show was he in?
Recently,
Yeah.
The Netflix shows Men versus Bee and Men versus Baby.
No, not that one. I'm trying to think. Maybe it was. I can't think of it now. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. My brain is shot tonight.
I think those were the most recent ones.
Right.
I liked both of them. Men versus Bee is is hilarious. The fact that he could create an whole idea for a series out of just a bee in itself is amazing.
This is
That
why I
guy's a
don't do
genius.
Atlantis After Dark at night for real, because by the time 7 o'clock rolls around, my brain is shot, kids. Oh, gosh. Anyways, that was a fantastic number 2 pick. I couldn't agree more. Rowan Atkinson is king. What was that?
He said the worthy Mr. Bean.
The worthy Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean. Yeah, he's one of my heroes, so I had to put him very high up.
Yeah.
And then for number 1, we'll go back to it's a bit of a chick flick with what's her name, Mila Kunis and Kate McKinnon, who's also super funny.
Yes.
And it's called The Spy Who Dumped Me.
What? I've heard of both of those actresses, but I've never heard of this movie.
Really? None of you have ever watched it? I think
no, I've seen it.
I've heard of it, but I've never watched it.
See,
no,
he's
I
cultured.
I have to.
Retmus, you got us both, buddy.
Well, it's a good movie.
Yeah, it's two best friends. One of them is dating an agent or a spy. I don't remember anymore, and they get untangled in this international conspiracy. Yeah, the boyfriend who actually dumped Mila Kunis was a spy, and they get entangled in this web of lies. And they have to go international to to solve it and to get out of it alive. And they're both super. I Kate McKinnon in this one is is amazing, and they both pair very well together. And the fact that they go through Europe and places that I've traveled to, and seeing them in those spots, really bring memories and bring back some memories, and that's why I put it so high up on the list. It's funny from beginning to end, and it also means something to me because they've filmed in spots that were actually important to me and represent good moments in my life.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I was just gonna say Kate McKinnon. There's a lot of stuff that I really like her in. I loved her in the Barbie movie.
She's so funny.
Oh my
god, she's so funny. And
she's also in the one with Scarlett Johansson, Girls' Night. She's there too.
Okay.
She plays an Aussie girl. Yeah, she's there too.
But
she was at 1 and a 10. Or was that 11?
No, but I mean
9.
9, yeah, number 9, yeah.
Yeah. Anytime you have her on there, and the funny thing is, you know, you brought up Scarlett Johansson, and was she on the list previously?
Who, Scarlett?
Yeah.
No, it's just that one.
Okay.
I don't like her as much as the other actresses in here. She's not exactly a comedic actress. I think she worked really well for this movie, but I don't think I've watched a lot of movies with Scarlett Johansson in it.
I was getting her confused with, I'm sorry, I was going to make the original point. Kate McKinnon also starred in the horrible Ghostbusters movie.
With Melissa McCarthy.
But I loved Kate McKinnon in that movie too.
Yeah.
You know,
the movie itself was bad. The actors and actresses in it weren't bad.
Good.
It's just the movie script was bad, and the movie itself was bad. But the people involved did fine.
Yeah.
Like even Chris Hemsworth for his weird part in it, he was funny. He was weirdly funny.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't have a problem with any of them. It was just a bad movie.
Right.
Yeah, which was sad. I was hoping it was going to be good.
I wanted to like that movie. I went into that wanting to like it so much, and I just was like, oh, I see all the criticisms, and they're all right.
Yeah.
So did you guys did better than me with the Bips list? Have you hit more than 5 on my list?
You know, I've
that's the number to beat.
more than 5 on.
Oh yeah.
I would say about 15 of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
really
not
good.
quite as high as Retmus. I'd say probably half.
I'd say I've seen almost as many as Retmus. I'm probably like in the 13 range, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. But
That's pretty good.
I
I'm
would
happy with
be
that.
curious to hear what Biff has to say, how many he would have guessed on this list, or how many he would have seen. And
There's some old school movies here that I'm pretty sure he's watched. I don't know that he would have liked them, but I know he has watched them.
right,
You keep saying old school, and I was waiting for you to actually say old school. Is one of your like picks.
Old
I
school.
was waiting
That's
for it.
right. There's
Like, I thought that
again.
was just like I thought that was like foreshadowing, and then you're gonna be like, and finally,
No,
no.
but that
Saying
brings up another good point. Again, a lack of Will Ferrell movies. And I don't know if this is just a trend or it's because
I don't know. I don't
worry.
think Will Ferrell is like Adam Sandler and The Rock. They're typecast, and
Yeah.
if you do the same thing for a while now, you might not just stop being as funny as you think you are.
Yeah. But you have to like Talladega Nights.
Talladega
Everybody
Nights.
likes that movie.
Like,
Have you seen that, Witty?
The Will Ferrell drought's gonna end with my list.
I think the one who almost made the list and Will Ferrell was in it was Daddy's Home.
Daddy's Home.
That is Home 2. I like the sequel better
Okay.
as well. It's a Christmas movie with Will Ferrell. What's his name? John Lithgow plays his father.
Right.
And then opposite there's what's his name?
Marky Mark.
Mark Wahlberg, and his
Yeah.
father is dude from Braveheart. What's his name?
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson, yeah. And it's
Yeah.
such a contrast between
yes.
2 alpha males and 2 beta males.
I do know that movie. I've only seen it once, but it was pretty funny.
It is funny. I like. This is the case where I like the sequel better than the original, which is also funny. And that would have been the only movie that I would put with Will Ferrell in it, because I don't find him super funny.
So
I've got a couple, but I don't like the ones that most people normally like. Like people normally name like Step Brothers, and that's not one of the ones that I care.
I don't like that one.
love Step Brothers.
Although I think Catherine Hahn's kind of hysterical in that, but I don't know. I don't care.
She always is. I mean, Catherine Hahn is. She has funny bones in her. I mean,
so
it's not hard for her to steal the spot from Will Ferrell, I'll say.
No. But so let me ask you this: how many? What are your honorable mentions? I didn't imagine how many. What are your honorable mentions then? If you had, expanded a few more, what would some of the other movies be?
There's so many comedy movies that I could mention. I mean, this one, like I said, that is Home. I liked 1 and 2, but 2 I like better. You probably watched We're the Millers.
Yeah, We're the Millers. That's funny.
I love that one.
Yeah.
It's super funny. I did like The Hangover, but I think it would be a bit of a cliche, and so many people would put that in their lists.
Yeah.
So and I did like it. But it's I maybe watched it once or twice. It is funny, but it's not a movie that I've watched as many times as the rest of them, because these movies I've watched like more than 10 times each, like easily.
Oh, I'm with you. I think I said it on the last one when Biff brought up The Hangover that I thought it was slightly overrated.
It is in my opinion.
It is a bit overrated. It has a good cast. It is funny. It is funny, but if you ask me, do you want to watch The Hangover or Scary Movie? I'm gonna pick Scary Movie.
Oh yeah, 100%. I have honestly no active desire to rewatch any of the Hangover movies. If they're on and I happen to come across them, I'm not going to necessarily turn them off. But I don't really.
I'm not gonna pick it. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick it. They are funny. If I end up watching it on TV, I know I'm gonna laugh, but it's not one of my favorites.
Right.
Yeah.
I would have other honorable mentions here. I think we've talked about this. The Dictator with Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah.
Yep.
I did like his stint with Borat. It was also funny, but
Poor
not
Al.
exactly my kind of funny. But I loved what is done with it. Also, I debated with this one for a bit, which was Rush Hour. It's super funny,
Rush
but it's also an
Hour.
action movie, and so I
I think it's just
wasn't
the count, though.
sure.
I would have accepted that. That might even be in
Yeah.
my consideration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it would fit or not because the contrast between the two actors with Jackie Chan and what's his name?
Chris Tucker.
Tucker.
Chris Tucker, yeah. The two of them pair so well together, and even the sequel is good. Even the sequel is good, and it's also an old school movie, and it's something you can watch with the family and all that. But I pictured it more as an action movie than a comedy movie, even if it's super funny.
Fucking
Yeah,
A.
that's fair.
Fucking
I
A.
had that same thought too, because I have Rush Hour on my list to consider, and I've been
Yeah.
thinking, is it
Yeah.
more action than it is comedy? I have a couple on there that I'm like, are they more action than they are comedy? But I still feel like it should count.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
look at it this way. Biffy Time put Axel F and whatever Axel F. Beverly Hills Cop on his. It was second on his pick.
It is.
Yeah, that's action, and
As long as, I mean, it's what action comedy. It's still
Right.
comedy.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
As long as it makes you laugh, who gives a
Yeah.
flying fart? That's what I say anyway.
Yeah, I mean, when you hear
I should put Shoot 'Em Up on my list then. That one.
when you hear some of mine, it'll be questionable.
Speaking of which one are we doing next?
If your list is ready, Retmus, you can go next because I still need to pare mine down.
Okay, that's fine.
Well,
Do your homework,
it'll be a couple of weeks because it's going to take me a
That's
little bit of
fine.
time to get this set up. So you got time. You got time.
Oh, okay.
To get
Excellent,
this.
excellent. I need time too. So
Yeah, no, I look and somebody said that I was going to do my list, and I just think that's very self-serving.
why?
Why?
You're part of the All Stars.
Yeah.
Well, no,
we want to
look,
hear
look,
yours.
Look. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. This is your guys' show. I'm just keeping the seat warm, right? I never wanted this to be like AB's show. I always wanted this to be your guys' show. Like
Yeah,
I'm
but we
just
still want to hear your opinions.
an
Right.
idiot with a microphone. I don't have any opinions.
Well, how about AB just gives us his top 5 at the end of the series? Like, and these
Well,
are AB's
yeah,
top
okay.
5 best all-time
Yeah,
comedy.
yeah. I've already kind of given
Or
a top 10, but yeah.
Or I'm gonna give you a challenge. You watch movies that you haven't watched from each of us, each of our lists, and you come
Make
up
those.
with a top 10. Let's say.
That's
Yeah, I
not
like
a
that.
bad idea.
Yeah.
Top
That's a really
10
good idea.
AB's unseen comedies.
AB's top 10 unseen comedies, and I'll rank them. Folks, I think we just got a show idea.
I like
That's
it.
it.
I like it too.
You got homework to do.
That's right. I got a lot of funny movies to watch. So,
But you still got time because you have to get lists from me and Retmus as well.
I do,
Yeah,
I
you got
do.
time to do it.
I do. So, I'll be keeping. So, it doesn't really fair because I've seen all the movies on Biffy Time's list. But
Well, that's fair because you can't help the ones that you've seen and haven't seen and who
that's
list
right.
ones.
That's
You
right.
might end up seeing everything on my list too. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? But I have a
probably
list to
seen all
work off
mine.
here. What was that, Retmus?
You've probably seen all mine.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm an old man.
I've got
too.
some really, really old school ones in there though, like from the '80s and stuff like that. So
Oh, I love 80s movies, so yeah. We're not talking about
gotta-
Porky's or anything like that, are we?
no,
Okay.
there might be some Belushi in there though.
Belushi, I love that. I love that. Anywho,
Okay, so yeah, one of mine is from 1978. I hope that AB knows that one. I'm pretty sure he will.
I'm pretty sure I will too. Especially if it contains Cheech and or Chong.
It does not.
Oh, one of mine does.
Okay.
You are not. There's only going to be one, I believe, on my. Well, no, there might be 3. Now that I think about it, yeah, there might be 3. I was trying to think of like how many movies of my list actually focus around marijuana consumption, but yeah, I think there might be 3. I thought it was only 1, but there's going to be possibly 3. I gotta look at that list again.
Half baked, perhaps.
That's on the list, but I don't think it was going to make my top 20.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
We shouldn't be guessing them.
We shouldn't be guessing.
It's
I'm
okay. You
sorry.
can guess them.
I'm guessing on the air.
I just won't tell you if you get it.
I figured one of mine would be one of yours because it has to do with that.
I'm sure one of them probably lines up because there's one that I think is universally.
Oh, I think I know what it is. It's Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, escape from Guantanamo Bay, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, you know, I prefer the Escape from Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
First
I
one's
considered it. but it's not as good as these.
Whenever George Bush is asking them about the cock meat sandwich, cracks me up every time. Yes, that's all under consideration. But yeah, there will be some marijuana related ones, I guess. But I wasn't going for that exclusively for my list.
Yeah, but I was betting that one was there because it fits the theme so well.
Yep. But I can promise you the one I'm talking about. No one in this group is going to guess this movie.
Well,
really,
I
promise you.
I am stoked.
Is it a strictly a comedy?
No, it is. It's an action comedy.
Okay.
And it's not universally loved, but I love it because my dad and I have watched it many times together.
It's recent or it's like.
Oh no, 1978.
Okay, so it's cool.
Yes, it predates me.
Yeah, it predates me. So
it predates. Well, it doesn't predate me.
It's not Animal House, is it?
Well, I wouldn't tell you if you got it right, but no, it's not.
Okay, gotcha. I won't guess anymore.
No. Again, given that everyone knows me and the things I typically like, this is not going to be in the wheelhouse of things that you would ever guess for me. So,
Clint Eastwood movie.
I can't answer these questions, Right.
Right.
I bet you.
I can't remember any Clint
I think that's what it is.
with drugs in it.
Oh, I know what it is. I'll say it off care. I think I know what it is. Just answer me this one question. Does it start with the letter H?
It does not.
Okay. Never mind then.
All right. Problem mystery solved.
Guess off camera.
Mystery solved. All right, everybody. Well, I think we've had a fabulous time here today, and I want to think about wrapping this thing up. We want to thank all of you out there for taking the time to be with us today. Get on our Discord. It's in the link description below. And while you're down there, be sure to give us a like and subscribe, because that's the kind of stuff that helps this channel out. You know, the cool stuff. For Retmus, for Secju, and of course for Witty Amazon, we'll see you right here again next time on another episode of Double AD. So long, everybody.